Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today or right now, we are going to talk about a bunch of high-end stuff that I purchased in the last couple of months. Uh, I'd say anywhere up to 6 months ago. Uh, I'm guessing that's the timeline for these. But yeah, so we'll be talking about high-end makeup. When it comes to high-end makeup, I purchase a lot of foundations. Base products is where I invest my money. Everything else I'm okay with slightly inexpensive drugstore, although drugstore isn't really a thing in India, but yeah. So I'm okay with lower end makeup products that aren't base products. Base products I'm very picky about. I invest a lot of my money into that. Uh, invest is a wrong word. You don't invest money into makeup, you always spend money on makeup. Having ignored Laila's constant snoring, the first product that we have here is the Charlotte Tilbury Bronze and Glow Duo. Bronze and Glow, Filmstar Bronze and Glow. This was a gift with purchase. I was very curious about this product, and so I placed an order when they had a deal where they were giving away these full-sized bronzer and highlighter duo on the purchase of, I think, 8,000 rupees. So I did have something in mind. I did want to purchase something, and when I placed an order for that, I got this for free. So this doesn't really work for my skin tone. This is too light of a bronzer for me. The highlighter I can still make do. The bronzer, as you can see, this is what the bronzer looks like. It's almost like a face powder. I'm not going to ruin my face right now, or my I'm not going to swatch on my face, but as you can see, it's a very, very light shade. The bronzer won't work for me. I could try and use it as a blush, but really, do I want to? I don't know, given that I have enough blushes that work well for me. The highlighter, however, I can use, and if I want to deepen up the highlighter a little, maybe I can mix in a little bit of the bronzer. So yeah, that's something I can. I have a sample sized foundation. I've been I had been meaning to try this foundation for a really long time, and before I didn't want to kind of spend 5,000 rupees on this foundation without knowing if I was going to like it, and somehow I didn't have the smartness to go and actually I didn't think of going into a store and trying it on. I know there are a lot of Bobbi Brown kiosks here in Bangalore, and I've certainly seen some of these kiosks in Hyderabad as well. So this is the Bobbi Brown Skin Long Wear Weightless Foundation with SPF 15. It's supposed to be a full cover and oil-free, shine-free foundation. Now the shade on this, okay, I don't see the sticker that has the shade on it, but I think this was in the shade bronze or warm bronze, something like that. I think it was bronze. 320 bronze? Anyways, I'll leave the shade name down in the description. But yeah, so this, when they came out with the travel sized or the mini sized one, which was for like 2,000 rupees, I was more than happy to buy it. I also did get a Bobbi Brown, tiny Bobbi Brown lipstick free with this, and that was great. That is the lipstick I actually ended up using up completely. Uh, yeah, so that is the only product that I own from Bobbi Brown. Next, I ended up purchasing a lot of things from MAC. When I say lot, I mean three, because boy, are they expensive. So I got their lip gloss without any shade, the clear one. There's no variant, sorry. This is their lip gloss. This I think was like buy two get one free or something like that, so it turned up being around 1,600 rupees. I'm guessing that's how much it was. This is something that I can use on top of any lipstick and turn it into like that lip gloss wala texture, like that high gloss texture. I am so sorry about the snoring. She is snoring away. She's on her period, so she's probably very tired. So I have like rags laid out. She's not sleeping on my bed. I have rags laid out on her bed, and then she's sleeping on top of that so that I can just take the rag out and put it for wash, and she's comfortable that way. Um, if you have female dogs at home, and please let me know how you deal with their periods. I know a lot of people just get their dogs neutered. That's not something I wanted to do to her because my vet kind of told me that it would have adverse effect on her weight gain and she would have a lot of mood swings because of hormonal imbalance if I kind of interfere with her natural cycles. So I did not want to do that, nor do we want her to have like babies. She's just 2 years old. She's not even 2 years old. I don't want her to go through that. But yeah, she is a beagle. Her name is Lila. She's 1.5 years old. Coming back to the MAC stuff that I got, here is the gift with purchase that I got. This is their MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finish in the shade Oh Darling. Uh, Not a bad highlighter, but isn't something to go, wow over. It's decent. It matches my skin tone very well. It doesn't have any chunky glittery particles. So yeah, it's decent. And this is one of those uh, highlighters that have this wet feel to the touch. Something that even if it breaks, you could just press without having any alcohol, without having to put any alcohol in the mix. Next, I also got the OG matte lipstick, right? I did have, I think, a matte lipstick in Meher and one in Rebel, and I finally got their OG red lip, which is Ruby Woo. Since I had to buy two in order to get a free lipstick or a free product, I ended up getting this one. This is the shade Ruby Woo. This doesn't look the best on me. Most of the times this doesn't suit me, but there is a time and a place and an attire with which this does go decently well. I know my choice of lip shades. I know what suits me best, and I believe it's the cooler toned reds that suit me over the warm bright reds. Next thing I got from MAC was their gift with purchase again. This is their strobe cream hydrant. This is their strobe cream, I think in pink light. I wanted to get their peach light. I wanted to get the full size of the peach light. And then I used this and I realized it was nothing extraordinary, right? I mean, maybe I haven't used it enough. I've probably used it like once as like a highlighter. But just from the swatches, I know I can dupe this, right? This is an old enough product that a lot of people have figured out how to dupe this. And there are a lot of videos out there that that show you like the different dupes for this available in the Indian market for like a fraction of the price. So I know this is easily dupable. However, I will probably pull stuff out from my collection of strobe creams and glowy primers and liquid highlighters and swatch them side by side, use them side by side, and figure out if they're really dupes or not. Next, I have some Huda Beauty products. These I got from the Sephora India website, which is NNNOW now. When they had their, I'm guessing, Black Friday or New Year sale. So this is the Huda Beauty Stick Foundation in 340 Baklava. This is what it looks like. Here's a quick swatch. That's the shade Baklava. Ignore my nails. I know it can be distracting. Next, I also got their Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer. This is in the shade Granola. I can't recall the name of the YouTuber who said this shade was made for her or her inputs were taken in making this. I think this was the one she was talking about. Nabella Noor, I think that was who. I could be so wrong. Please don't quote me on it, but I do know that this was like a newer shade, and this shade was made for her with her in mind or something like that. Again, not sure. I just remember hearing something like that. Now I realize I'm not kind of giving you my opinion about all of this stuff because really I don't have fully formed opinions about them. I've probably used them like once or twice, and I'm not somebody who uses stuff once for like half an hour and figures out if they like it or not. I need time to figure out if I like something or not. Anyways, moving on. I got some more products from Charlotte Tilbury, basically the products that I got in order to get the gift with purchase. So it was 8,000 rupees, and then you get that full-sized duo, right? So I got the Hollywood Flawless Filter. Finally, this is something that I so badly wanted. Only because everybody kept talking about it. No other reason, just because people kept talking about it. This is in the shade 5.5 Tan. I am going to show you, and this is something I do have an opinion about because I have used it enough to know that I love it. This is in the shade 5.5 Tan, as I mentioned. This is what it looks like. And if you go to foundation, I don't think foundation talks about this. I'm not sure where I saw that this is like a beautiful match for anybody who wears MAC in NC42, and that is the shade I wear. My face doesn't really look like an NC42. It looks like I could use a shade lighter, but my neck is deep enough and yellow enough that NC42 is a great match for me. This is a beautiful primer. I know people say you could use it as a highlighter, you could use it mixed with your foundation. Use it underneath a lightweight foundation and you will know what I'm talking about. It is beautiful. If you're using it in the evenings, it is excellent. It gives you like that supermodel photo finish glow, Photoshop glow. I'm not saying I look like a supermodel and all, but it looks nice. It looks really, really nice, especially when people are looking at you in natural light or even during the evenings without a lens, not in photos. It doesn't photograph well, but it looks beautiful just like that. I have a very strong opinion about this. I love it, and I think it will look good in anyone. Even if you have oily skin, I think you could make it work using a little bit of powder because it looks very nice. Even without foundation, this looks good. But if you use it underneath like a skin tint or a lightweight foundation, it's beautiful. And like the reason why I wanted to try out the elf one is because it isn't great financial advice or great financial, it doesn't make great financial sense to like spend 4,000 rupees on this each time. So if the elf one works out well enough, then I guess I'll use that for like not so important occasions and then use it, savor this a little longer. Then the second Charlotte Tilbury product that I got was this foundation. This is their Beautiful Skin foundation. Beautiful Skin, yeah, Beautiful Skin foundation. Got it in the shade 9 Neutral. I'm usually somebody who picks up a lot of warm shade foundation, warm tone foundation. This is definitely warm tone. Somehow they call it neutral. I don't know why. I am wondering how much warmer could the warm shades be. But yeah, I guess they know best. But this is a good shade match if you are looking for an NC42 foundation match. NC42 foundation match. Next, I have the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I have both the foundation and the concealer, and I believe these two are by far my favorite base products. MAC used to make a Pro Long Wear foundation. They don't make it anymore. They have a newer squeezy tube, or I think a black color package mein kuch to, which they call the long wear, long lasting, or matte or something like that. It isn't the same thing. The OG MAC Pro Long Wear foundation, that was the real deal. It looked beautiful on the skin. I have no idea why they discontinued it. Are they crazy? But that was a beautiful foundation. And ever since I've used that one, I've never found a foundation that works as good as that made my skin look as youthful, as glowy, and as naturally beautiful as that one. Like everything else looks like foundation, right? At least hints to the fact that you're wearing a little bit of makeup. But that one in the shade NC42 looked like I wasn't wearing any makeup, but made my skin look wonderful. Ever since that foundation, the only foundation that I have liked enough to say, okay, maybe this could replace that. Not replace that, but maybe make me forget that and stop hating MAC for stopping it, for discontinuing it, is this one, the Born This Way foundation in the shade Praline. Not the best shade match. This has a little bit of that olive tone, not really a yellow tone. I would have preferred it to be a little more yellow, but it looks very nice on the skin, very natural on the skin, and that's usually the finish that I like for an everyday basis. Then I have their concealer in the shade Warm Beige. Beautiful shade, perfect shade match. Love it for the under eye, no creasing whatsoever. Looks natural underneath, doesn't look like some stark color patch that you've applied under the eyes. I know a lot of foundation that just sit like a layer underneath your eye and make your under eye look crepey, because under eyes can get pretty dry pretty soon, and this however does not do that. And so this is a very nice combination of products if you want to try. Nykaa always has them on like buy two get one kind of sale, and that's probably the best time for you to pick it up. And I finally got the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. Now this is a good foundation if you're looking for a foundation for a for a oily day, when you're going to sweat a lot, when you're going to be out and about, because this does last really long. This does not come with a pump. This came with like its normal round golden cap. I replaced it with, I think, my PAC foundation's lid, the pump, and it works great. It works fine. So it works fine. The pack, if you have a pack foundation that you've used up and if you have its pump, you can definitely put it onto your Estee Lauder foundation. You don't have to spend 800 or 1000 or whatever is that exorbitant price that they charge for the Estee Lauder pump or the MAC pump. And just in case you didn't know, even a MAC foundation pump would fit on the Estee Lauder foundation bottle. This I have in the shade 4W1 Honey Bronze. I wanted to get Cashew, but since I got it during summer, I somehow felt this would have been a better match, and this is kind of a very good match, but for the times that I'm lighter, like right now, I would probably have preferred Cashew. Yeah, so the next product I have is the Glow-ish by Huda Beauty. This is their skin tint, multi-dew skin tint. Now I know this is a very polarizing product and a lot of people like it and some people just hate it. This doesn't give you any coverage at all. Even if you have like a simple pimple, it's going to show through. But what it does do is give you like that little bit extra, so it's great for a daily use. It just makes your skin just like my lips but better. This is my skin but better. That's all it does. I'm sure there are a lot of skin tints out there that would probably do the same thing. This was on a great deal, great sale for around 1500 rupees on Sephora India. That's why I picked it up. Had it not been at that price point, I would not have picked it up. So yeah, I did get some more free products with Charlotte Tilbury. This is their Pillow Talk lipstick. This is a mini. Looks horrendous on me, washes me out completely, but looks excellent if I'm wearing a brown lip liner. Then I also got their Skin Finish. I think that's what it's called. It's called their, yeah, Airbrush Flawless Finish. I got it in the shade medium, 2 medium. That's the shade that they sent me as a free gift. Finally, I have some stuff that I got from Smashbox, and I think they were having a buy two get one or a buy one get one kind of a sale, or buy two get 30% off kind of sale. And my friend got something for herself, and then I got something for myself, and then there was another sale in which I got another product, so that's how I ended up getting it. So wait for the sale, don't pay full price. Yeah, so I got their Studio Skin 24-hour foundation, a mini of their foundation. This is their Hydra foundation in the shade 3.2 Neutral. Again, I don't know why I got neutral. I would have usually preferred something warmer. Either my shade was not available and I thought I could make it work, but it's a decent shade match. I've used it a couple of times and I know it works well. The shade works well. Whether the foundation works well or not, I'm yet to determine. Next, I got their primer water. Why I wanted to get this, don't ask me, I don't know. I just saw that it was on sale and I wanted to get it because I don't have a high-end primer water. I think the only other high-end setting spray I've used in the past is the MAC Fix Plus. So I wanted something high-end. I saw it on sale, picked it up. Instant buyer's regret, but it's not bad, right? It again has like that almost locking feature. As a primer, it does absolutely nothing more than any other moisturizing toner wouldn't do. But as a setting spray, it's decent. But is it better than anything else that you would get at 500 or 600 rupees price point? Definitely not. The one primer or setting spray that I've loved in the past is the Pack Micro Finish, the one that comes in an airless pump. Airless pump, is that what it's called? Or one that comes in like a deodorant kind of bottle. So that's something that I've loved in the past. This has a very nice spray and everything, but as a setting spray, is it worth 1990? No, but if you can get it at 1000 rupees, might be worth the try. Then I also got like their vitamin glotion wala primer, a sample size of it. I haven't used it up or anything, but I can't find it right now in all the junk that I have within inside my vanity. I also got a full size lipstick free with it. My friend was sweet enough to let me have it. This was a full size gift with purchase. This is the Smashbox Always On liquid lipstick in the shade Liquid Fire. I hate box lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, for one reason and one reason only. That is, they dry up so fast. It's unreal how fast they dry up. Like, even before I could open it and use it once, I had this in like that big box I was talking about. Before I could open it and use it once, it was already dried up. Now, can I not use it at all? I can. I can certainly use it. I can swatch it for you here. See, I can use it. And if I use a little bit of, what is that called? The Inglot Duraline, I'm sure I can revive it. But I've really not made an attempt to revive it because I'm like, I have 500 lipsticks. I mean, that's exaggerating, but I have so many lipsticks that really, would I go to the effort of reviving this and putting it on? It's not like some genius shade or anything. This is probably a very easily dupable shade, so I haven't really gone into the trouble of reviving it. But yeah, that looks like that's the end of. Oh, wait. And also, there's another product that I didn't mention earlier. I got a full-sized lipstick free with the hold on. I also got like a full-sized lipstick and a couple of sample-sized products free with my Estee Lauder purchase. This, I think, was their ladies or Women's Day sale or something like that, where they had buy one get one free, and the get one was supposed to be a full-size lipstick. And I got one of their cleansers and two of their moisturizers with this purchase. They were all sample sized and they were products that I've actually used in the past, and yeah, they're definitely really good. But yeah, this I haven't used yet. The sample size I'm in the process of using. They're decent glossy lipsticks. I mean, brands don't make um, non-matte finish, like creamy finish lipsticks anymore, right? Like, very few brands prefer making creamy lipsticks because everybody's like matte, transfer proof. I miss the good old creamy lipsticks. I'm not always going to eat stuff and I can always reapply lipstick, but I like the feeling of a creamy finish or a almost gloss like lipstick. And so yeah, I do enjoy the Rebellious Rose, sorry, Matte Envy, was it? Pure Envy, Pure Color lipsticks, Pure Color Envy lipsticks. So I do enjoy this formula. It's a very nice, creamy, almost gloss-like lipstick formula. So yeah, looks like that brings us to the end of this haul video as well. Really a haul video, more like I need to get things back into their drawers. Yeah, so I guess that brings us to the end of this haul. Not really a haul, more like I need to get things out of dabbas and get them back into their drawer video. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.